the next showroom in Miami.
Yeah.
Biscayne Boulevard. So we had 3 sets up, and then a friend of mine had a car shop, had a workshop. It was a German-Austrian, had a workshop in Houston, Texas, and so we had 4 setups in America.
Yeah, and what kind of clients? Didn't you have like Escobar as a client or something like that in
Worcester?
Yeah.
Fabio Ochoa, the patriarch of the Ochoa family of the Medellin cartel.
Escobar, I met him personally in Medellin.
What?
Yeah,
Did
sure.
you dare to go to Medellin?
They had their farms in Medellin.
Yeah.
And
tell me, how did you go? How did it start? How did you know it was Escobar?
It's another story.
Oh, tell us.
Well, come. All this will come in my book later. You just saw me talking to a friend with a helicopter.
Yeah.
He owned civil aviation for Lauderdale. Civil aviation for Lauderdale means he serviced all the planes where they delivered the stuff to America.
Oh, of course.
They delivered, drop it to the sea,
yes, exactly.
and brought it, they landed the plane, serviced the plane, he refueled and did the next flight.
And how did this Medellin client?
And then they had the power boat.
Yes.
And collected the stuff.
Cigarette.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kramer.
Apache.
Yes. I was going in that.
But Kramer, he had a Gembala Mercedes, I believe.
No, mine.
Was it SGS?
All mine. Yeah, probably one of them had also then. They always follow me.
Do you remember him as client, Ben Kramer? No.
When the big thing started, Miami Vice.
Yeah.
The script book of Miami Vice, I still have in the basement.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
That's why I got my cars in there.
Yeah. Which cars did you have in Miami Vice? Because I remember
the limousine.
ABC limousine. I remember a white one. But
It was not ABC.
It was a logo on ABC.
Yeah. I don't know. They put it there. I don't know. The limousine was.
What cars did you have in Miami Vice now?
The limousine, and I had one SEC was sometimes there.
Yeah.
Shown SEC convertible. And then with a special spoiler with the 4 headlights, SEC white.
Yes.
So a bunch of cars, and we had our Auto Salon 2000 in Biscayne Boulevard, and all the bad people, all the big shots.
Really nice. Oh damn! Sorry. Now. Come on.
When I delivered the first Gullwing, we got it out of the airport, and my friend Orlando, we went to a discotheque and parked the car in front of the disco, opened the doors, and then the people jumped on the car. And the big story, one moment, a little, I think Colombian, came up with a big paper bag. Gave it to Orlando and said, "Don't count. Give me the key." The boss wants the car.
And was this before?
He paid at that days. He paid for the Gullwing, I think 180,000 Deutschmark, and he had $500,000 cash.
And this was it. Did you go to Medellin after this or before this?
No, then we brought the next cars, but I'm the only one who made all the cells, I connected with all the things, so I was jumping around the world at that days. And
what made you?
And Middle East, we opened the first showroom in Jeddah, and had a big team in Jeddah, and we made about 500-600 cars for Saudi through our showroom in Jeddah.
Wow.
And that. My partner came and said, we made the first special cars with the TV in the dashboard. But it's a long TV, had to go through the air conditioning.
It was a fit,
Through the air conditioning. We made a hole in the air conditioning radiator.
Crazy.
Closed it and put it, and then we had the electronic in a foot
Yeah, I didn't
foot
think
room
of
on
that.
the
Like a thin screen.
So we created that, and then he said, Chris, what a beautiful car. It's so double nice. It's double expensive. What can we do? Said then we make a double number. So I was at 1000 SEL. I was the one who created it.
Yeah.
But then everybody, the customers wanted 1000s, no more 500s. They wanted 1000. So everybody created 1000 SEL. The first sticker they got from my place.
And I've heard Mercedes got even pissed that you had 1000 SCL, so you had to change to 1000 SGS.
No. Because everybody made 1000 SELs.
Yeah.
So I changed to 1000 SGS
to be special.
because to be, I was a creator, but then everybody jumped on that, and
Okay.
that's it.
But weren't you afraid when you're taking a plane to Medellin to do business in cash?
Oh, I can tell you stories you wouldn't believe it.
Tell one.
A money room, trouble like this, dollars bis to the roof.
In Medellin.
And they locked the people because they had from morning to evening to clean the bundle. Always $1,000 or I don't know in small, because they just changed it in America. You couldn't get 1,000 bills anymore, $1,000 bills anymore. So they had the rooms up to the roof, dollar packed. And then he said, Chris, can you believe it? Money rotten? I said, what? He said, I show you. And then rotten dollars.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And then he said, what can we do? I said, no problem. So I got this dry gravel, and I got a dry machine, and I delivered the dry machine and the gravel.
Not only cars then. Oh.
Yeah, I delivered, and then we created, and at the same time was in Colombia, the kidnapping situation. They kidnapped the people and then.
Kidnap.
So we built we got a Mercedes dealership. A friend of mine got the Mercedes dealership, and we made a bulletproof, not the big bulletproof, small bulletproof. You couldn't smash the windows, lock the doors, and you couldn't shoot with the handgun. And we built bulletproof cars over there. At the same time, we had one Arab, Dr. Escobar. He was actually original from Iraq. The family was Mercedes dealer in Iraq before Saddam Hussein came, and Dr. Escobar bought some cars, and then he said, Chris, I'm quite well financed. I want to be partner. I said, no. I do it myself. Don't worry. He said, okay, if you don't want me, accept me, I do my own business, and then you are finished in 2 years. He said, forget it. So he created Trasco before for the export and everything. Then Trasco went to Chile. Was? Mach mal, auf jeden Fall. He created Trasco, and Trasco started to work with Chile as well, with the big money. They took some of my best people, some of my team, and suddenly Chile, the old Mr. Chile was pretty old, and they had some mismanagement, went bankrupt, and Trasco took all their stuff and everything and built.
Because Trasco still exists today.
No, it's
10 years
the
ago.
number four Trasco. The Trasco story is another big story. Anyway, Trasco was concentrated on bulletproof cars and stretch limousines.
Exactly.
Suddenly he built the base bodies for me as well, part-time. And he got the convertibles for me. We are fighting, but we're also cooperating. I had an own bulletproof factory in Hanover, HNS bulletproof. He took over later as well, after my first bankruptcy. But he took some of my good people, and company went bankrupt. My company went bankrupt. Later he went bankrupt, been taken over by another big German factory supplier. They raised it up with a new factory and everything, Trasco. Then Hesse-Eisenhardt took it over.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then Hesse-Eisenhardt, after the Iraq war, they closed it down because it was no need anymore for the big factory. And today they had another side business started side business with Russia, with a bulletproof.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
And then there was Lijun was a Russian-German salesman with Trasco at the Hesse-Eisenhardt time.
Yeah.
And he started with a German salesman from Trasco, his own business, and they took the name Trasco. That's why today existing Lijun is still doing Trasco name. Was mainly for the Russian. Now he is struggling in the moment as well. But anyway, the bulletproof business is at the moment not the big question.
And your business with a Mercedes CL600 convertible with was it Robert Abramovich?
No, don't mix it. We go on time wise. Anyway, then styling garage with this American business. Okay, we had Middle East. We had then Sheikh Hamid came and said, Chris. We became good friends. He got the first cars. We made the zoo and a bunch of cars. He said, "I'm getting married. I married the daughter of the emir, and you have an idea."
Yeah.
And we were laughing because he became a dealership of Rainbow Milk from London, from England.
That's the story.
Representative.